Good morning, Pickle Panthers. We know that a lot of you missed out on an orientation that was on Thursday. We just wanted to check in with you. I'm Mr. Marcioni, one of your school counselors.
Hey everyone, it is Shirley Truesdale, your other school counselor. Thank you for attending our virtual open house snippets. We wanted to welcome you since you weren't able to attend. We understand that it's busy last minute of summer. And here is a message from our principal. And for those of you that weren't able to make it, no worries. Come Monday, we'll make sure you know where to go.
Looking forward to seeing you all on Monday to start off the new year.
Greetings, Panther family. Welcome to another school year like no other. We've missed you, and we're so excited that you decided to join us today. As we begin our journey into the 21-22 school year, we want you to know that your Piccowaxen staff remains dedicated to providing excellence in education. Over the past year and a half, we've experienced some highs and some lows, and still we rise. We're still here. Your resilience has been key to getting us to this point. While you're here today, I encourage you to build new relationships and rekindle old relationships. Take a moment to introduce yourself to your teachers and other Piccowaxen staff members. We realize that some of you may be anxious about returning to the building, which is why we have invested in a robust social-emotional learning program and will continue to implement our other programs that support our students and families. We look forward to you participating in clubs and activities. This year, all students will receive free breakfast and lunch. Let's elevate to the next level. Show your Picco pride. We ask that you come engaged and ready to learn. Wear your mask and be intentional in all that you do. Have a great school year.
All right, Picco Panthers, here is a video on Student View / Parent View for you to know how to use it. And this is being done by Ms. Keener, one of our 7th grade teachers.
Hello everyone. Through this presentation, we'll be reviewing different features available in Student View. The first tab to be familiar with is your Synergy Mail. From this tab in Student View, you are able to compose emails to your teachers and also to check emails that have been sent to you. An easier way to email your teachers is through the Class Schedule tab. Next to each of your teachers' names, you will see a blue envelope. If you click on the envelope, it will open up a draft email that you are able to compose and then send to your teachers. Through the class websites, most, if not all, of your teachers will be using their class websites. They will post important messages and links on these websites that you will need for class. Just select which teacher you have at what point, and you'll be able to see their class website at that time. Make sure to check your grades frequently. If you ever have a question about an assignment or grade, please email your teacher or see them in class. There will also be a drop-down menu available once grades are live. Next is the School Information tab. This page lists important information for Piccowaxen. It includes emails for all of your staff members, as well as contacting the school through their website, address, or to email the principal. Where to access Office 365 in Clever. Through this tab in Student View, you'll be able to access Office 365, which will allow you to access Student Notebook, OneDrive, which contains your Word documents and PowerPoints, as well as a link to Clever, where there will be many different websites posted by your teachers. If you have any questions or need to access your Student View or Parent View account, please contact Piccowaxen's Counseling Department at 301-934-1977.
Hey there, Pickle Panthers. We're about to watch a video from Miss Timico's classroom. Miss Timico is a 6th grade math teacher and the 6th grade team lead. Some parts she's going over classroom rules and things of that nature. And then the second part, she goes into the agenda book and binder, which we are asking all students to have an agenda of some sort to use to keep themselves organized.
Glad to have you guys here. Thank you for coming today. Parents and students, feel free. You can interrupt me while I'm talking. I'm going to kind of go through some highlights here, but if you have questions, please just put a hand up and I'll stop what I'm saying and answer that question. So I wanted to go over supplies. I know some of you have gotten them. You got the list possibly already, but if you haven't, I tried to keep it simple this year because I know you guys are going to be carrying a lot as students. So instead of a binder, you may have seen on the supply list that I don't know if it was broken down by subject or, just a general list. The 3 subject spiral notebook is going to be for my class. So this is what we'll be taking notes in, doing classwork in. So one of the other things I'll be doing is offering you to keep this in my classroom. So this may or may not be one of the items you have to tote all around in and out of your locker. So it can stay in the classroom once you have one less thing for you guys to carry. Pencils, of course, in math we need pencils. In my class, if you prefer mechanical, that's fine. I know sometimes in elementary school they say no mechanical to the parents and the kids. Any kind of pencil is fine with me. And the last thing that I would like is a folder, any kind of folder, and that's just to collect the papers because we are not completely paperless. We have our laptops and our devices, but we will be doing some old school paper pencil work during the year, and that's kind of catch-all for those items. If you were issued your device, some of you are picking them up today, they came with one of those drawstring bags. Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about, yep. If you don't have one, I highly recommend getting one. And if you have the one that was issued with your device, that should be one of those things that you're kind of bringing every day. Even if that is inside your book bag coming off of the bus, bring that drawstring bag. We're not allowed to have book bags during the day. Once you get off the bus, you can come in with your book bag, but during the day, you cannot have a book bag. So I am thinking this is going to be the perfect place to keep that device and keep it safe. So when you are navigating the hallways, the lockers, your device doesn't slip out and hit the floor and break. So in that drawstring bag, it's not going to be a book bag. You're not going to put all your stuff, but it will have your laptop and your charger. And if you like a mouse, I would recommend bringing in a mouse. I know I prefer that when I'm working on a laptop. And let me skip this for a second and jump to headphones. I went to a meeting this morning that something we'll be doing the first couple weeks, and they mentioned that there will be videos playing. And I immediately thought, you guys are going to need headphones if the videos are playing, because if you're each on your own device, it's going to be very distracting to have different timings of videos playing. So we have school headphones that you guys can use, but I think having your own is probably something that the students would prefer. They can be any kind of headphone that plugs into a computer. So again, sorry, I keep referring to your drawstring bag because you're bringing it up. That would be another thing I would have in that drawstring bag at all times. So headphones, laptop, and water bottle. We're not supposed to be using the water fountains here due to COVID. So all students are allowed to carry a water bottle now. They can be just a throwawayable plastic bottle. It can be a fancy metal water bottle if you'd like. At the front of the school and soon in the middle of the school, we'll have those refillable water stations. So kids, if they're thirsty during the day, they're technically not supposed to use the water fountain, which is why I put it up here as something to mention to parents. Please bring a water bottle. They can refill it during the day. They can drink during class, during lunch. So that's something to be aware of. This is period 8. So your language arts class is a double period. your math class is also a double period. So these guys are with me for about 90 minutes every day at the end of the day. Last class of the day. So you got to keep all your brain power until you get here, all right? Or maybe if you're like, you don't like getting up early, you'll be awake by the time you get there. So, locker times. If other teachers have said this, I apologize. But I did want to touch on when you guys are allowed to go to your lockers. So when you get off the bus in the morning or get out of your parents' car, you go to the back of the school, you get your stuff for the entire first half of the day. So there's 8 periods. What is 8 divided by 2? 8 divided by 2, 8 cut in half. 4, good job. You're gonna get your stuff for the first 4 classes of the day. So period 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4, that's a lot to carry again, which is why I'm recommending that drawstring bag. They have that and all their binders and whatnot. Then you go to your homeroom, which is the same as period 1. You go through your first 4 classes of the day. Then it is your second time to go to your locker. So you go back to your locker and you grab the rest of the books for the day. So period 5, 6, 7, and 8, as well as your lunch. So go to those classes. At the end of the day, the end of my class, 2:15, the bell rings. You're going to go to your locker again, get on the bus, go home. This is one of the supplies that we asked for as the 6th grade team. You were asked to get multiple 3-ring binders. One of the 3-ring binders will be used for what we call the 6th grade agenda binder. And it's one of the things we use to help them stay organized, parents. So as the year goes on and they're having different homework assignments, different quizzes, tests coming up, it's all going to be in here. So inside, you will have an agenda. Guys, do these look familiar to you? Have you seen these before? Yeah? Okay. In your elementary schools, depending on where you went, they probably used an agenda. We use them here at Picco, and it is like the old school paper pencil version of a calendar, okay? Now, some people are good with digital. I'm still an old school paper pencil person. Desk calendar. I have one just like this. So inside your agenda binder, you open up to the day, you have enough spaces for each of your classes. So parents, unfortunately, we will not have these until I think mid-September, but when we do have them and you can purchase them, you will start to see something written in every space here so that you know as a parent what homework they have each night. So this should be filled out every day, all classes. If it's blank, that means they're not doing their job. So they should be filling this out in each class. In the front pocket, we try to keep this very sleek and minimal. You have any homework assignments that are paper sheets that you need to do that night. And then at home, once you've done them, you place them in the back of that binder. So this is not going to get stuffed with graded papers, worksheets, classworks. It should only have a few papers in it at all times because it's just the night's homework when the teacher gives it to you, and then it goes in the back when it's done. The other thing that we like you to keep in here, because it's with you, I don't think I said this is with you all day. So this never goes in your locker. The only place it's in is your book bag and every class with you. The pencil pouch. The pencil pouch, of course, has your pencils for your classes, your pens, and then we also asked as one of the supplies, scissors, glue sticks, and highlighters. It's all those things that you're going to be using throughout the day. And it's all right here in a nice, neat, organized binder, ready for you to use.